Hi, my name is Nurul Amira binti Zahidi. My matric number is 271731.
Everyone, my name is Lydia Ganisa and my matric number is 278157.
And good morning, my name is Ainu Kosha binti Rushdan and my matric number is 2808 and 76.
Good day to everyone. My name is Kausalya Chandran and my matrix number is 280805.
And my name is Nufarazida binti Saleh.
For our introduction, we're going to tell you the definition of fintechs. What is financial technology, or what we call fintechs? Fintechs is operate as a non-banking service provider to customer needs. With using advanced technology, fintech able to provide a wide range of product services. In fact, fintech specializing in improving same aspect of traditional banking models. This is create a huge challenges towards the traditional bank because there are a gap between fintech and traditional bank. For example, as the accessibilities. Now, for objective, there are two objectives in this study. Firstly, to examine the challenges posed by financial technology on the traditional bank. Second, to examine the responses taken by traditional bank against the posed challenges by financial technology. For the literature review, firstly, written by Vijay M. Nair on 2017, stated on the journal that fintech is a type of business based on the technology, and there are three factors why fintech is popular nowadays. One is technologies, regulation, and demographic. Besides that, an article published by Knowledge at Wharton on 2019 stated that fintech companies were able to acknowledge that they are still customer facing a major problem that can be solved by only fintech.
Based on the literature review that I've done, it shows that in theory, conventional bank financing and crowdfunding can be either complementary or competitive, which means management and policy implications that are current and important, and especially policymakers should encourage banking and banking performance stability to boost entrepreneurial financing, crowdfunding, and entrepreneurship. Banks should consider a promote lending as a way of facilitating and fostering entrepreneurial enterprise. Especially fintech innovation and fintech technology leads to banking growth through crowdfunding, and crowdfunding very important, which policymakers should consider about this, which to develop our banking sector as well.
The changes of customer approach from brick and mortar to online is mainly driven by the emergence of internet, the advancements of technology, and also the rapid increment in smartphones users. However, due to the similarity of service offered by both parties, it does increase the level of competition on who is able to give a better customer experience. As stated by Nathan, customer experience may depend on two main ideas, which are the flexibility in payments and lending. Thus, it is undeniable that fintech firms do offer a better version of service. However, it is not likely to replace traditional banks. But traditional banks should bear in mind that they need to have a betterment in their service in order to be in line with this new era.
From GitHub and Finder, they did say that few of the banks are now changing themselves into digital banking due to cope with the change now happen. Okay, next, from the PwC, that they did say that this digital bank bring more benefits because they can focus strongly on digital customer value proposition, leveraging flexible technology for the service. And then lastly, from the age market, which is, they said that Vietnam announced 2 to 3 years to process for digital banking license, so it was not worth to wait anymore, and it will cause more losers in the future.
In 2018, Gosmart has stated that more than 70% of millionaires rather can go to the dentist than hear what their bank have to say. Actually, this statement raises many important questions regarding to the role of banking and financial industry in the era of Industry 4.0. One of the most important challenge faced by the traditional bank is flexible investment. Investment management is a highly competitive sector. The rise of crowdfunding is an investment option that has been one of the most noticeable change in how the entrepreneur procure the capital. The crowdfunding is expected as a technique to raise funds in order to help businesses. Therefore, many investors plan to invest in fintech rather than invest in traditional banks.
So fintech create more competition to the traditional banks because fintech make customers shift themselves from traditional bank to fintech, since fintech offer a lot more benefits with the technology. So day by day, customers from traditional bank will decrease due to the shift themselves to the fintech.
Next is advanced customer experience. Since fintech main customer target is millennial, which is very demanding but less loyal, it helps fintechs to boost up their visibility. Millennials actually inclined to online services. And looking back into services offered by traditional banks, which include high fees, inflexible timing, and also complex processing of applications, bring too much burden for them to bear. Compared to the other party, the implementation of advanced algorithms actually give positive impacts on them. Fintech firms also offer an instant gratification for mapping their customer journey.
Now, how does traditional banks face this problem? Yes, traditional banks introduce better and tailored banking management. This one is to provide a higher quality of service for their valuable customer who really prefer flexible ways to invest. To illustrate, the white label robo advisors are prepared to assist customers to navigate the investment world.
Second response is service diversification. Nowadays, there are banks that provide service for different markets, such as for keeping the customer's document. There are also some of them that focus on advancing their mobile application, which comes with new features, including allowing the customers to manage their expense, mobile e-wallet, and also purchasing policies or insurance. Therefore, these customers can perform these services at any time and anywhere. Even though most of these plans are still in research and development process, but they can guarantee a better size of service offered by bank for future customers.
Okay, next, they need to change themselves into digital banking, because by changing themselves into digital banking, they gain more advantage, because digital banking offer a lot more benefits, such as save more time for the customer to apply loans and so on. And then, due to this pandemic outbreak, BNM has hold the digital banking license, so literally traditional bank can apply and launch their own digital banking without need to wait for BNM.
Firstly, I would like to recommend buying fintech company system will be the best solution or best recommendation in the adoption of digital technologies in business and to increase the digital services. Too much cost to bear and complexity of maintain this current system, so that it is easier and more preferable for banks when it's come to buying fintech company system, which to advanced system from fintech companies. Purchase current available system is better and more cost effective for companies. And the technology will be up to date frequently and can meet up with customers' requirement. The saving from an ongoing cost of developing can be used for future maintenance of the system.
Banks should consider is collaborating between fintech and bank. Instead of competing, partnering with fintech will be beneficial with their innovative technology product. By collaborating, it can create a strong reputation as the two work together. The bank will benefit from credibility, while fintech will gain a status by the road of technology revolution.
In conclusion, the fintech industry future is not clear yet, but most of us optimistic that in upcoming years it play a significant role among us. And the fintech market, however, is still minimal, and while conventional organizations might be motivated to adapt more rapidly than they would have otherwise, fintech alone will soon dominate the financial services industry. There are of course a few progressive financial institutions that do not wait for potential competition, but rather combine with their brands with fintech companies and allow them to become a mainstream. So entering in alliance with each other will be mutually benefits among fintech technology. With that, thank you.